You know that feeling when your brain is like a browser with 40 tabs open and you have no clue which one is playing music? That is a scattered mind. And mindfulness is the complete opposite of that chaos. Mindfulness is simply knowing where your attention is right now, recognizing what is happening inside you, and being fully engaged with this very second. In this video, I am going to walk you through a practical path to actually reach that state. Step 1. Ground yourself with one breath. Let me guess, you have been jumping from video to video, maybe for the last 15 or 20 minutes, and your head is already buzzing with unrelated noise. So before anything else, let us do something stupidly simple. Breathe in slowly through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Just one breath. That is it. You just pulled your attention out of autopilot and placed it right here. If you're up for a tiny experiment, drop a single word in the comments. Here. That is not random. Writing that word forces your brain to acknowledge your current reality. It's a micro commitment that anchors you to now. Step 2. Put your thoughts on paper. Grab any piece of paper and something to write with. A fancy journal is not necessary. The back of a receipt works fine. Now dump everything floating in your head onto that page. Do not organize it. Do not judge it. Do not even try to write in complete sentences. Just let the ink move. Here's why this works. The physical act of writing recruits your motor cortex, your visual focus, and your language centers all at once. That combination forces scattered mental energy into a single channel, and suddenly you feel more grounded. Step 3. Watch your thoughts without chasing them. There's an old idea that mindfulness is about silencing your mind completely. That is outdated. The real issue modern people face is not excessive thinking, it's shallow thinking. We scroll through so many clips, posts, headlines, and notifications that the brain never gets a quiet moment to actually digest anything. So genuine mindfulness starts with observation. Just notice where your mind wanders. Almost always it's doing one of two things. Either it's replaying something that already happened, some conversation, some mistake, some memory, or it's rehearsing something that hasn't happened yet. Some worry, some plan, some imaginary argument. Simply noticing this pattern is a breakthrough. And here's a fascinating detail. Research shows that people with higher levels of stress tend to bounce between regret and worry far more rapidly than others. If that hits home for you, smash that like button a few times so this video can find others who need to hear the same thing.
Step 4. Recognize your brain's wandering mode. Let me introduce you to something happening inside your skull right now. Your brain contains a system scientists call the default mode network. Whenever you are not locked into a specific task, this network fires up automatically. It is the engine behind random daydreaming, mental time travel, and those spiraling what-if loops. It is not bad, it is just unconscious. Mindfulness is the deliberate decision to step out of that unconscious drift and choose where your attention goes. Step 5. Train your brain's command center. Sitting right behind your forehead is the prefrontal cortex. Think of it as the director of your mental movie. It manages your focus, holds information in short-term memory, and stops you from reacting impulsively. When a notification pops up and you resist checking it, that's your prefrontal cortex doing its job. The stronger it gets, the easier mindfulness becomes. And strengthening it is not complicated. Every single time you catch your mind drifting and gently redirect it back, you are doing a mental rep. You are literally building neural pathways the same way a bicep curl builds muscle fiber. Over weeks and months, this also builds discipline and self-control in every other area of your life. Step 6. Turn down your internal alarm. Deep inside your brain sits a small structure called the amygdala. Its original purpose is survival. It scans for threats and triggers your fight or flight response. The problem is that modern life floods it with false alarms, breaking news, argumentative comment sections, urgent-sounding emails. Your amygdala treats all of it like a predator in the wild. When it stays activated, your focus fractures constantly. The antidote is a quiet internal reminder. Right now, in this exact moment, nothing is attacking you. You are breathing. You are safe. And this moment is the only one that actually exists. 2 techniques you can start today. Technique 1, the 5-second check-in. Before you begin any activity, whether it's opening an app, starting work, or eating a meal, freeze for 5 seconds. Take one breath and silently ask yourself 2 questions. What am I about to do? And what do I feel right now? That tiny pause creates a gap between stimulus and response, and inside that gap lives your freedom. Technique 2, square breathing. This method is used by elite military operators to stay calm under extreme pressure. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, hold again for 4 counts. Run through that loop for about 60 seconds. What happens is your nervous system shifts from its alert sympathetic state into its restful parasympathetic state. Translation, your body stops acting like it is in danger, and your mind settles down. The best part is, you can do this sitting at your desk, standing in line, or lying in bed. If you have stayed with me this far, I'm willing to bet your mind feels a little quieter than it did a few minutes ago. If that's true, tell me about it in the comments. I genuinely read every single one. And if someone in your life seems overwhelmed, anxious, or constantly distracted, send them this video. It might be exactly what they need today. I'll be back with another one soon. Until then, stay present and stay well.